Hello and welcome back to Sassy's Virtual Classroom. Our question for today is, what does a typical homeschool day look like? One of the questions I hear all the time is, what does a typical homeschool day actually look like? The truth is, there isn't just one right way. One of the greatest blessings of homeschooling is that you, the parent, gets to create a day that works for your family instead of trying to fit your family into someone else's schedule. If you look online, you'll see all kinds of beautiful color-coded schedules that start at 8 o'clock and end at 3 o'clock. If that works for your family, that is great. But if your day looks different, that's okay too. Maybe you have toddlers running around. Maybe you work from home also. Maybe your spouse works at night. Maybe you're homeschooling several children of all different ages. Your homeschool doesn't have to look like anyone else's. Here's an example of what a homeschool day might look like. In the morning, everyone gets up and eats breakfast. They get dressed. They make their beds. They feed pets. Maybe you read a Bible story or a devotional together, and you talk about your plans for the day. Then begin your schoolwork while everyone is fresh. And I want you to notice there's no times around that. It's not about getting things done by a certain time. It's just about building that routine so your student knows what comes next. Reading 20 to 30 minutes. Practice phonemic awareness, phonics, sight words, reading together, and a short writing activity. And in future videos, I plan on explaining phonemic awareness and phonics and sight words and why they're important. So be looking for those videos because they are very important to the curriculum. Then you have math, 20, 30 minutes. Teach a new lesson, practice together, play a quick math game if you have time. And honestly, you don't have to go and buy anything. The manipulatives are great, but use things you have in your cupboard, maybe pennies or marbles or whatever to help them count, just anything. Just use what you have at home to practice those basic math skills. Then maybe you have snack and movement break for 15, 20 minutes. Go outside, take a walk, jump on a trampoline, ride bikes, play catch. Kids tend to learn better after they've had a chance to move. Then we have science or social studies, 15, 20 minutes. This doesn't have to be complicated. You can read a book. You can watch a short educational video on YouTube. You can go on a nature walk and then just talk about what you learned. In the afternoon, maybe have a little bit of art. That could just be simply coloring a picture or drawing a picture. A little music, cooking together. Make a visit to the library, take a field trip to the zoo, or something in your area that would be interesting to your student, and have a read aloud. Life skills like laundry, baking, gardening, or grocery shopping. Remember, life is learning too. No matter what you're doing, your kids are going to learn. How long should all of this take? For elementary students, many families finish their core subjects in 2 to 4 hours, depending on the child's age and attention span, and also how many students you are working with. That's one of the biggest surprises for new homeschool families. Public school days include lunch, recess, PE, transitions, attendance, bathroom breaks, several of them, classroom management, waiting on 20 other students to finish. There's a lot of things in the public school classroom that the teacher has to deal with that you simply don't have to deal with at home. At home, you're teaching one child or maybe a few, so learning usually is much more efficient. Quality matters much more than a clock. Some days won't go as planned, I promise. Someone's going to get sick, or maybe you get sick. The baby cries all morning, appointments happen, you have to go run errands. Your child is just simply having a hard day, and that's normal. One difficult day doesn't mean you're failing. Homeschooling is a marathon, not a sprint. Tomorrow is a brand new day. And the best part of it, nobody even has to know because you're at home doing your own thing with your children. If it's a bad day or a hard day, just close the books and move on. Tomorrow's a new day. My biggest advice: don't compare your homeschool to what you see on social media or to the other homeschool parents that you talk to. Some days your house is going to be messy. Some days you're still going to be in your pajamas at lunch, and I will be jealous. Some days school happens at the kitchen table, and some days it's going to happen on the couch. Some days it happens outside, and all of those days can still be successful learning days. What matters most is that your child is learning in an environment where they are loved, encouraged, and supported. That's something no perfectly planned schedule can replace. So I want you to try this at home. If you're getting started, don't worry about planning every minute of the day. Instead, make a simple checklist. Again, notice there's not clocks or times near these subjects. Just plan something simple for reading, something for math, something for writing, read aloud together, a little bit of outside play, and maybe have them do a chore or two. When those things are finished, you've had a successful homeschool day. Give yourself a pat on the back. So I'd love to hear from you. What part of planning your homeschool day feels the most overwhelming? Leave a comment below and I'll make a video or try to make a video to help you answer it. If these videos are encouraging you, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share them with another homeschool parent. We're building a community where families can learn together one step at a time. And parents, those of you that have been homeschooling for a long time, I would like to also encourage you to put in the comments what works, because I would love to share that, because we're all one community trying to figure it all out. So please share if you have questions or if you have something to share that would be useful to somebody else. Thank you and have a great day.